The Dragon's Tooth, a fantasy play in 3 acts by J.L. Davis, narrated by the author. Act 1, Scene 1. A mountain forest in the kingdom of North Calas. Late afternoon. Raquel enters, drinking from a skin. A pouch hangs at his waist. There was a young knight who knew not of fright when he went to slay the dragon. He killed the old drake, such a horrible snake, but the knight he ain't a braggin'. Why, might you ask? O inquisitive instrument of my imagination? Because he's dead. Dead. A toast to liberation, an unequivocal occasion for libation. The blade it went in, the knight he did win, alive by the skin of his teeth. But he won't come home to that great golden dome, because the knight is now trapped underneath. What's that, master? Did I hear you right? Wealth, my dear Raquel, is not important to a knight. Well, it's important to me. May you rot most nobly. I could have tried to intercede, but then I'm filled with greed. So I left him right there, it's the truth. Then I cut the thing free. Now it belongs to me. You see, I stole the dragon's tooth, and I will be very, very rich. I am afraid that wealth, Sir Eckenroy, has always been my one and only wish. He is startled by a sound.
Who goes there? Make yourself known.
Enter Drond. He is not young, but broad-chested and grizzled. He carries a staff with a blade on one end.
A weary traveler far from home.
There are brigands and thieves in these mountains, old man.
Which are you, then?
I am a traveling minstrel. Yes, that's what I am.
It was you I heard croaking a moment ago.
Adventurous words for an old man alone.
Enter Melsine and Quick.
Ah, how nice. You've brought the family to this frontier of paradise?
Drond spins his staff and whips it to the side.
We hail from the island kingdom of Netiro, and fear nothing in these unfamiliar lands. I am called Drond, and there is strength yet in these well-weathered hands.
Only a fool would seek to incur the wrath of Father Time. I have heard that the young and old of Netiro fight beside men in their prime.
Melsine. As do the women. Challenge my claim if you dare.
Woman, you say? Barely that, though one might be persuaded we're all laid bare.
Steel is what I bear. Pray you never see the glint of it. I am nothing like the fawning maidens from your land, where fierce will is found to be an impediment. You may regard a formidable female with scorn, ridicule, and laughter, but I was taught that this life is but training for the great battle that comes after. The challenges we endure in our youth prepare us for the greatest of foes, or the most uncouth. You would find that my worth lies less in a lie and more in a fight.
Diversionary tactics?
Quick. You should not make light. We have embarked on a difficult and dangerous quest.
Forgive me, young sir. And what quest brings an old bird and his hatchlings so far from their watery nest?
We come to speak with the dragon, Monworm.
You wish to speak to the thing, and expect not to be burned?
Netirans are revered among dragonkind, a legacy preserved in the songs we still sing. The protector himself, guardian of Alnorda, flies with them. He is our king.
An unwilling immortal crowned in absentia, or so I am told. You yourself would be breakfast, if the worm doesn't shy from a little mold.
Dragons don't eat people. You are thinking of eastern sandrakes.
Perhaps, little lad, though I have it on good account that they do turn men into pancakes.
He is a fool. We should be on our way.
The hour is late, my dear. The eternal cycle of darkness approaches to smother the day. Many dangers lie hidden on the mountain, in the shadows where you cannot see. It would be best for all if you were to share a camp with me. I will sing for you. It will be my honor to entertain such a fine lady with a lovely song or two.
If you continue to stare at my sister, I will teach you to sing soprano. Then when you leave, you can serenade us like a swamp sparrow as you go.
So young and such a wit. The trouble with a sharp tongue, boy, is that you may cut yourself with it. It is best to leave such decisions to your elders, who know how to discern a kind gesture from danger.
The boy speaks true. You have an ill manner about you, stranger. It is best you were gone, ere the setting of the sun obscures the path you were on.
The fire dwindles, but is not out yet. A pity. We would have made a lovely duet. Perhaps we shall meet again. Under different circumstances, we might call one another friend.
I do not think it a meeting you would like.
My lady, perhaps you are right. It is not a poor evening for a leisurely hike. I'll give you soprano, but when I need my little brother to protect me, I'll let you know. I'm almost 15. That's not so young.
Enough, you two. The matter is done. We could use a hot meal, and it is getting late. Melsine, gather wood. Quick, put that sling of yours to use and find us something to eat besides moldy cheese and dried mackerel bait.
Yes, Grandfather. They exit.
Mark your trail so you don't get lost.
He lays out 3 bedrolls, removes a locket from around his neck.
I would not lose them too, though already I have paid the greatest cost. Old man, am I? Even a fool can stumble over the protruding end of a bit of wisdom when in his path it lies. But though I lack the strength of youth, yet on will I press, my blade knowledge, my armor truth. By the great thoughts who watch us from their heavenly harbor, I swear you shall be avenged, my beloved daughter. Just as they broke from the orb of unity to experience time, love, beauty, so shall I break from all reason to avenge your untimely death, as is a father's duty. If reason fails, deception, cunning, such is my need, my very soul shall I give should the dragon ask it of me. It will not be easy, there is always a price, yet I must convince ancient Monworm to end this hateful man's life. Mighty claws to best his steel, tooth and talon rend his flesh, and if more it does require, then let him burn in a dragon's fire. Be the man who took you monster born or monster made, no peace will I find till lifeless he lay. I swear it will be done.
Kisses the locket, returns it. Melsine enters with firewood. Drond bends to face her. Dry wood is plentiful, a bird squawks, and it sounds as though supper is not far away. Sometimes you forget we are no longer babes. Of course, he will ask for a story. You know that he will. Perhaps the tale of the great dragon Cariath, and the wizard who tamed him would not go ill? He hides it well, but his confidence is not what it appears. The dragon frightens him, and such a tale might ease his fears. I don't mean to tell you... What is it, Grandfather?
In the fading light, you look just like her. If the boy is afraid, he has reason to be. Would you have me spin yarns to put him at ease? He is a Tyran, raised to be tough. He knows our mission, and that is enough.
His skills have improved. He has grown in strength, but still he is young, and...
I will not discuss this at length. I am your elder. What I say you will heed. We have no way of knowing how the creature will respond to our plea. No stories tonight. We rise early and depart to meet the dragon at the new dawn's first light.